Welcome to Sporty Dosage. Been a while, been a long time. So good to see you, so good to be here. It's been very, very long. Now, with me, your host, Joseph Yose Michelo. So today we're talking about Maestro United Zambia, MUZA FC in short. MUZA FC have made history that they have gone into the Absa Cup final for the first time in their history. And quite frankly, this is an interesting period for the team, which has been very much on form and they have been very very hard to beat both home and away, and they're a good club, like really really good. They have been playing all their hearts out and in order to grind results and win. Quite recently, on this platform I talked to the head coach Lamek Banda, where I explained that the team is not just winning by luck. They have a plan ahead for them, like for them to succeed and at least maybe play continental football in 10 years, which is rather not so far away, because currently with the way they're playing, they might even play continental football this season. And if not for Zambia losing two slots in the continental championship, they could have been playing actually right now. So before we go any further, remember to hit the subscribe button and like this video. So we're talking about Maestro United Zambia, which is MUZA FC. They've literally like just blown everyone away, and they've reached the Absa Cup final. Now, you have to understand how this how like really this is for them, how big this is for them, because Maestro United Zambia, as you know, they are from the southern province of Zambia, of which, if you go by the history books of Zambian football, no team from the southern province has won uh, the Zambian Super League before. Most teams that have won the Zambian Super League have either come from Lusaka province, the Central province, and the Copper Belt, which is rather like it's showing a bit of a change. If they would go on like to win the Absa Cup, it shows a bit of a change in a power switch from the traditional winning provinces, that is Lusaka and the Copper Belt, because the last time a Central Province team won the league was somewhere in the 80s when the Kawe Warriors won. Now, to put this into perspective, like I said, teams that have played in the Super League from the Southern Province, like the now defunct Nakambala Leopards, and there's Green Eagles. Like Green Eagles have gone on to play continental football. You can't argue that, and you can't dispute that. But bringing in silverware, like silverware coming into the Southern Province, this will be the first time ever where we would have Green Eagles winning Maestro United Zambia winning the Absa Cup. Of course, as I explained earlier, the head coach Lamek Band explained that they're not winning by luck. They're not winning by luck. Everything has been planned out for them. They have a 10-year plan to see them playing continental football. Of course, if they get to miss out this season, it will be a huge setback because of the form that they have been in, beating teams around. They've been hard to beat. They've been hard to beat, and they've drawn in a lot of hearsays and criticism of saying that maybe referees favor them or what. But if you get to watch them, you can see why they get to beat teams and why they are hard to beat even on the road. I remember at one point, like they were undefeated on the Copper Belt at one point. See, like this team has been really, really in good form. So for them not like playing continental football, it would be a bit of a drawback, but it's still in the course of the plan. 10 years. If you want that video, the podcast we talked with the head coach Lamek Bandits in the link below, and you get to find it there. Now, this goes to all teams out there, like planning ahead. Like as you mentioned, they have a 10-year plan. Now, in this 10-year plan which they have put out, they have managed to reach the Absa Cup final, of which they're in contention for continental football. Winning the league for them is a bit of a fast stretch because of the few games remaining, and the points gap is quite huge. Unless if miracles do happen, yeah, it's football, but to be realistic, it's a bit far fetched right now because things are not really working out fine on winning the league. But playing continental football, they still have a hand in there and they can play there. Winning the Absa Cup is up to them if they want to win it. It's how hungry they will be when they play against Forest Rangers. Of course, if Forest Rangers get to win the Absa Cup as well, it will be the first time they've won it. So either way, both teams have a lot to play for and win, but the focus here is MUZA being a team from the southern province actually getting silverware. Like we haven't seen that in a long time, and it's a good like shows investment being poured into football in this province is actually paying off. They have a good recruitment system. People have criticized the owner, especially on player policy and all that, but the owner of the team, Keith Member, has been really instrumental in pushing the team ahead. Many people have criticized him over the time that he gives weird contracts to players and all that, but that aside, the team has been really good, and kudos to team management and that 10-year plan. If you want to know more about it, just click in the link below. There's a link there which will lead you to the podcast we had with the head coach Lamek Banda. Though this has been Joseph Yose Michelo. Thank you very much and stay dosage.